What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today, Naruto 1. So we got Might Guy, 8 gates. So it's, he's pretty much on fire. He's opened the 8 gate of death and he's fighting Madara. So he's got his arms thrown out by his side. So this arm's kind of a bit longer. It's like it's closest to us. His body's kind of turned away this way. So that means we're just going to move his head slightly over from the center. So this is like the middle line of my page right here. So we're just going to come across into here and start with his bushy eyebrows. So we're going to do a curved line just here, and this is going to go diagonal up this way. So his eyebrows are kind of just, they're basically his eyelid lines as well. So this comes up the back and they're on fire. So we're just going to add some flame sort of lines coming down around into here, like so. You can do the same thing over this side. So like a line in there for the inside of the eyebrow, and then this is going to go over this way, and it's going to go on fire up here. So then his bottom eyelid, so just coming down from his eyebrow here, coming down around underneath into here, back up like so. So you can't see any of his iris or his pupils. You can just see his eyelashes that he has sticking off like so. And maybe an extra shadow line just here. Same thing pretty much over this side. Curve down his eyelid underneath, over the other side, and up into here. You can maybe thicken it up a little bit and add some eyelashes like so. So then his nose right down here, so it's like that W shape for a nose. So it goes, we have the nostril on this side, curved line there, nostril on the other side, in like so. And then this is going to curve down to the pointy part of his nose on both sides and around underneath, like so. So he's got some sort of frown lines and things just up here. So curving around like so. Curve line down like that. Another one coming up here, like so. So real angry. And he's got some lines coming in this way, towards the middle of his nose. Maybe one going that way. One under here. And some coming down in here. Remember, guys, I suggest a pencil and hit pause if I go too fast, or slow it down in settings. His top lip is right underneath his nose, so it curves right to here, goes right underneath his nose and come out the other side. It's like comes right out like this. It's like he's got a pencil mustache. And then the side of his mouth comes down like so. Curves around. He's screaming. Right up to here. Into there. Then we just got to add the teeth inside. So we do the top teeth first. So it's just a curved line coming around in here. And then where his tongue would be, just in here. And then we're just going to add some shadow lines just on the edge here, coming down. And maybe a line or two just to show there's some teeth growing up into here, and put a bit of shadow in there as well. now. So we've a line just for his bottom lip, or a crease for his chin, just here. And then his actual chin just down here, like so. This comes up this side, this one comes up this side, and then it's going to go up the side of his face, up around, and into his eyebrow just there. This side, well, his jaw kind of sticks out a little bit more on this side. So it sticks out here, goes up. And then this goes up towards the side of his face as well, just there. And we can see his cheekbones. So there's like some lines just here for cheekbones. And another one maybe here. And there might be some sort of hatching lines just like so. So his hairline then comes up from that, just in here. Real square sort of hairline. Up like so, and then goes in to a V and across into here. So his sideburns, just here. Like so, diagonal lines sticking out like that, and his ears are just underneath them. Just coming down like so. One, and the other one just above his eyebrows. Comes down like so, just underneath his eye. And there's some lines for bones and ligaments and things just inside there. So the easiest way, as usual, is just like a letter J just inside there, or you can add more detail. Totally up to you. And maybe some on this side as well. Right, so his hair, he's gone, basically his hair is fire, so your hair is fire, bro. So this goes up like so, both sides. And then we start to spike back down, doing all these flames. Like so. And we're going up the other side as well. Doing these spiking lines every now and then, coming to a point in the middle. So it's going to go up around like so, back in. Like so. So he's got like, it's basically all colored in. There's no hairlines or anything inside. It's like really bright on the outside and it gradually gets darker, sort of red as it goes down into here, if you're coloring it in. Or you could shade it, you could hatch it, you know. So we'll do his shoulder pads, and then we'll do his arms, and then his ninja vest. So we'll do the shoulder pads for that first. So we've a curved line coming down. Ooh, page moving. Curved line coming down to here. Like so. The other one on the other side sticks out a bit further, so it's like, that's the outside line for that one. And then we see we actually have a bit more fire here. And then the other one comes out this way. So this one sticks out further. This is why I had to move his head, because this arm sticks out further on this side. So it's just like up into there. So you want those two shapes first. And then these will go around like so and come up into that big neck shoulder pad that they have. So this one comes up like so. I did that already there. But this one comes up into there. This one's kind of more pointy, kind of like his jaw on this side. His body's kind of turned away. So we have another line coming down underneath like that, curved line there, and then another one coming down from his ear over this side, just here, comes down and around like so. So we'll keep this one going. This one goes up, boom, into his hair, and then we have the lines on top. So this one comes down like so, and we're going to bring it down into here. And there might be a full line here and an edge line to this. And there's a button here. And, you know, hatching and stuff. If you're drawing it manga style, of course, there's loads of hatching and energy lines and all that kind of stuff. Or if you were coloring, of course, you could not do any of that. It's up to you. Right, so this we'll do this neck pad or neck armor. I'm not really sure what you would call it, but it curves down this way, and then there's two more lines inside, like so. And then there's the button on that as well. It curves up to there, down to here, and it has an edge coming down like so as well, and there's like various scratch marks and stuff, you know, because he's been fighting. Like so. Right, so his arms then come out from these two. So we have so the underneath, so we'll do that first. So it comes out from here. So this, say, would be his shoulder line, just there. So that means the top line is just right up here, like so. And then his bicep comes up into here, like so. And then that means this has to come down into here. So it gets narrower as it comes down to his tricep, and then it gets wider as it goes out to the forearm. So it's going to go like so, and then wider up into here. And it curves around for the sleeve of his top. We might maybe have another line in there just to define some muscles and things like that. Right, so now his wrist kind of comes out, continues out from that line to about there, and this one as well comes out like so. And we'll do the other. There's hands there, so we'll do the other arm before. We'll just get the other arm done. It's a bit easier. So same sort of style. Comes in like so. So like underneath of the shoulder. Top of the shoulder is just up here. And then this goes off this way. Goes all the way to here, curves around, and then comes down around here, the forearm, and then back into the bicep just down there. Like so. And then the rest of his arm. So it comes out from the sleeve, down towards his wrist, and then this bit comes out there as well. Like so. Okay, so now we have hands, like I said. So once we've that done, it's kind of like he's flying. So we can do his hands, right? So, right, so we have curved line here for his palm of his hand. This comes up real long, just there. So two sort of bumping lines like so. So then we have fingers that go around in a sort of circular pattern. So like one knuckle, two knuckle, three knuckle, four. So around like this. And his thumb is just down here. Okay? So take your time with hands. They're kind of like faces. They're tricky to get right. So this finger is going to come up to that knuckle just there. It's going to curve around like so. Back in. Finger up to that knuckle. Thumbs back down. There's a knuckle line just in there. This is going to come across. Up into here. Maybe we can see some of the finger there. Because he's like clenching his finger. He's like, ugh. And then this can come back that way. Knuckle line just there. His index finger. And this is going to curve down towards the thumb. Like so. And we can see maybe the top of his thumb and the knuckle here as well. And this is going to go back to the hand. It's a bit tricky, that one. How are you getting on? So there might be some like hatching lines and stuff like that. Something like that, anyway. So, right, so his other wrist is turned underneath. So, this one's facing back this way. This hand is like facing up. It's like he's holding a ball in his hand. So, this is going to go up like so. And then this side will go up like so. It'll bump around twice for the palm of his hand, and then we can just see his thumb sticking up here like so. Right, so this is going to come out to his index finger. That comes up like so. This meets the next finger there. This goes up like so. We can see maybe a line for that finger just in there. So this comes across like so, and then we meet the next finger. So hit pause a lot on this, guys, because I know this is very, very tricky. This pose and everything is really hard, so don't be too hard on yourself. Take it real slow. And then this comes across like so. And then we can see two bumps for the inside of his finger. Maybe three, just there. And the outside of that should come down like so. And then the next finger come up like so. This is his little finger. So that means it comes up to there. Curves up to here. Curves across. Comes down. Back into here. And there might be a knuckle line or two. So like one there. Give me something there, but not much. Right. So that's difficult now. So let me know how you got on in the comments. I'd like to know if anyone even got this far. Because that's very tricky hand poses to get. It takes a lot of practice to do something like that. Okay. We'll keep going. We'll soldier on. So he's got his waistcoat on, right? So we did the shoulder pads. So his waistcoat is kind of blown in the wind, right? So we'll do the outline of that first. So it kind of comes down this way. Like that on this side. And then this comes into here. And then we bring it back this way. Like so. The other one is smaller, so it's just comes out here, comes down like so. And I think it goes it's hard to see. I think it goes underneath like this. Like so. Right, we'll do in the rest of his body and then we'll sort out the details. So his waistband just here. The leg of his trousers coming out like so. Comes out and down off my page. This waistband is going to go along this way. Up underneath right into here somewhere. To here, and then we'll go straight up, and then a bit of a bump for like his torso. And then we have a fold sticking out for his trousers. Just here, comes down. And then this comes across for his leg, just that way. And then we have a fold line coming down that way. And then coming in here. Right, so the top of his ninja headband then comes across to there. We can see a fold. Maybe a fold or two going up this way. One coming down in here. And then the metal plate. So just in here. Just a rectangle with curved sort of edges, like so. And we've got the circles keeping it on. And it's got a top edge, like so, and maybe a little bit coming down this side. And he's got the ninja war sort of symbol, so it's just like comes across like this first. I've got to zoom in. Comes down the side, goes up, and then we have a second letter here. Comes across like so. And this comes underneath. And then we've got a long one on the bottom. This comes back like that. Just thicken it up. Kind of looks like an emoji face. And then there's the droplets coming out from it here. Something like that. And there's all scratches and stuff all on it. Okay, so let's see. Right, so on his, he has his collar, sorry, just on his neck, just up here, so we forgot that. So we can just see some of that here, right there. And then on his waistcoat, we can see those boxes, those sort of utility boxes, maybe that they keep shurikens in or something like that. So these come across. That's the top and bottom. And then we go up this way. And we got to make them sort of angled like that. And like this one will come up into here. In like that. And then we'll add those boxes inside. So adding these sorts of square lines first. Then another edge line to that one. And then the bottom of these ones. Like there's two levels. So, and they have sort of edge lines as well. And then we go angle this way. Kind of making it look a bit 3D in perspective. Give it a line across the top like that. And then maybe a line inside as well. Some lines across the middle. You could of course leave this off if you weren't interested in drawing it at all. So there's pretty much as much detail as you want to give it, you can. So he's the edge of his waistband, just coming around here. And then there could be like all scratch marks and stuff. And an edge to this as well. Coming into here. I'm going to add these boxes just on this side as well. We can just see the top. So much easier than the other one. Goes across like so, down like that. The bottom of it goes underneath here. Goes up at an angle right to there. And then the edge angles that way each time. And then we go down into here. And an edge just to it as well. And then we just need to add loads of flames around them. So, like down at his leg, like here. And then comes up this way, and it's like coming out from his hand, so it's like coming out and around this way. So loads of these like fire lines, like so. And there might be some like flames flicking off this way. So you're kind of these bumping up to spikes and then coming back down. Kind of like it's got a lot of energy to it, you know. Not easy, I know. But try your best. Another one kind of here. And we keep going, sort of around his head, so more flame and stuff all here. I realize I completely stopped talking now, but I'm concentrating trying to get all these flames in. So just do your best to try and mimic these shapes. There's very little in the way of description I can give. Just curving up like that and then spiking back down. Curving back up, spiking back down. Curving up. Then maybe spiking that way. So just giving the illusion of flame, and might be a brick every now and then. I'll get carried away now and the video would be way too long if I start adding all that stuff. So there, let's go, come on, I'm gonna speed up now, so let's go. You could, of course, not draw all the flames and just leave the character as he was. Before I added the flames, which would make things a lot easier on you. But flames are cool. Flames are cool. Right, so some more just down here. I can't help myself adding these little stones that are in the air. Just little triangles. With edges and hatching on them. course, there's loads of these energy lines and stuff, but oh, I want to keep going, but I have to stop. The video will be too long. Anyway, there he goes. Guy, 8 gates. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.